Hello, everyone, anyone. Congratulations. I am Christopher Wood, and I am a 6 year revenge retaliation full physical identity theft victim of very seriously dangerous human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking cops of Napanee, Ontario, criminal doctors, ex inmates, sex offenders, drug traffickers with and for O.p.p, human trafficking, sex slavery, tortures, mutilations, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, medical file falsifications for discrimination, treatment refusals, serious mutilation, serious deforming, serious injuring, not being able to get any help, damage is done, time is bought. I live near Deserado, Ontario. I am also the end of my bloodline, and I gotta say, congratulations, O.p.p, who are guilty of not only doing this to me for revenge retaliation for me speaking of their human trafficking and other crimes, but they're also guilty of having my mother stalked, tortured, and killed, and two of my dogs as well. I have tried everything to get arrest and charging. No luck. I have tried everything to get medical help. Can't do it. So they've assured everything against me. The damage to my skull completely, totally split. I was shot in August of 2019 by ex-O.p.p chief or commander. So I have absolutely no feeling left in my skull, in my brain, in my head whatsoever from being damaged, and I have piss and shit that goes through my head as well. I have had a tube put into me. No surgeries either. It all happened to me after I was shot. It swells up all the time, and it also goes to the back of my head where I get piss and shit going through my skull, my face, along with air and graphene oxide as well. I get hypoxia on a daily basis. Doctors have told me that's a computer game, thinking that I'm dumb. And this is where it goes up to the spot on the back of my head. That happened after I was shot in August of 2019. Actually, I've had that spot on the back of my head since then. It has not healed up. I get burning all the time to the point where my skin actually peels on my fucking head. It burns all the time. Let this be a warning to everybody that may see this. You speak O.p.p crimes and expect lives to be lost, and there will be nothing you can do about it. They will take your identity, they will torture you, they will mutilate you, they will have you completely and totally deformed, they will have you completely and totally identity changed. They will falsely arrest you. They will lie, buy time. They will kidnap you. They will sex assault you. They will put false prisoner tracking onto you. They will kidnap you. They will steal your blood and your piss. They will have you medically blacklisted while they are torturing you, while they are committing full identity theft and brain injuring body mutilations on their victims. And they will get away with it because they have against me. The longer this goes on, the more time that is bought from the damage being done. I am going to forget about this because I am being numbed constantly. These bastards who are involved with this, I know each and every one of them, not personally, but I know them from around Napanee. Two of them involved are actually family members, cousins. My cousin Dale Hartwick, he actually informed me he fucked up and let me know that he was actually involved with doing this to me. And then he realized what he'd done and said. And his involvement is to get drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his ex-wife, along with his uncle Harry, who is guilty of brain injuring me, skull deforming me, and guilty of attempted murder. He is also guilty of very serious crimes against me as a child as well in Winnipeg, Manitoba. His boyfriend, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, he is a speedhead. They're all registered sex offenders. He thinks that I am a wolf. He is guilty of blinding me in my fucking right eye. I have pictures where I look exactly like him, including the same damn red hair and the same cockeye that he has. The full right side of my body is completely and totally fucked when I eat. My food goes to the right side of my body, not my stomach. I am also being decayed that way, along with the piss and shit that go through my skull and my head and my face. And that is fucking totally disgusting. This is a picture of me at one time. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove the damages done to me, there has been nothing I have been able to do about this. They assure legal rights, medical rights, human rights are taken. I have done lawyers. I have went to O.p.p to try to get arrest. I can 100% prove it. I have the video to show it. I have tried OYPRD at the time. No luck. I have tried LICA several times. No luck. I have tried private prosecutions. No luck. I have tried going to lawyers. Once they hear O.p.p and certain names, forget about it, especially around here. This is also not only about identity theft on me, brain fucking me to completely and totally injure me in hopes that they get away with this, which they already have and they will. So I gotta say congratulations to the fuckers, to ex-chief or commander. He is a sex slave trafficker, a sex offender, and he is guilty of having me shot August 2019 before he left Napanee. It happened on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in August. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler. It was him and somebody in a black truck. They pointed something. He waved to me. Black truck pulled up beside him. They pointed something. They shot it, and it went into my right ear. That's when all the problems, the lies, and everything else against me, especially having me medically blacklisted to prevent me helping proof of what was actually put into my body, into my ear. Constant electric shocking to the point of it burning my blood vessels out of my head. I have pictures and I can show it too. I have videos just on my introductory channel showing full physical identity changes I have been through. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing, it is Ontario provincial police. It is very serious criminal doctors, at least around this area, And it is their low-life, drug-fed, money-paid, untouchable accomplices who cannot be arrested without $22,000. Why? Because they can all implicate each and every person involved. There is O.p.p, there is doctors having me falsely arrested and charged in an attempt to give me a criminal record, which I never previously had, no association with anyone, in an attempt to try to discredit me, in an attempt to try to get out of what they have already gotten out of. Not only once, but twice, trying to make this a mental thing, and it has absolutely nothing to do with that. I have no imaginary friends. I have no hallucinations. I do not have multiple personalities. I'm sorry. I do not have any delusions. I am not someone. I do not think that I'm someone I'm not. I have no imaginary friends. I do not hear voices. So any of that bullshit is not going to fucking fly. And I sure the hell am not suicidal or self-harmer in any way, shape, or form. I am about life. I am life. I watched my own father commit suicide. So for them to try to label me that, fuck you. Good narrative, though, to try to use against your victims to cover up your crimes. So when you're torturing them and murdering them, you can use those lies against them. And I can just imagine how many, I'm not making accusations, but I can just imagine how many times it's already been done. So how many other people have been killed in Napanee? How many other people have you completely and totally changed? And gotten away with it? You are very seriously dangerous. You are very seriously psychotic. You have no care or concern for life, and this is why you associate with such ex-inmate, junkie, low-life, sex-offending, drug-trafficking fucking garbage who happens to get free drugs delivered to them every single day, approximately after 2 a.m. My mother was stalked. My mother was seriously tortured. My mother was given cancer. I said that it was happening, how it was happening, what the outcome would be because of the radiation that was constantly being pumped into my mother's body, into her skull, completely and totally deforming it with proof, causing her cancer and causing her death, killing her. They'd done the exact same thing to two of my dogs as well, completely and totally caving in my dog's skull. Conveniently died of cancer. This is one of the people involved. His name is Bert Hustler. He used to date my wife after we separated. He is very jealous of the long hair that I used to have. He is highly psychotic. He is a meth head, a crackhead, a morphine addict. He believes that he used to play hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He is guilty of 6 years or 5 years stalking, injuring, and torture crimes on me. He used to date my wife after we separated, actually. He is guilty of first-degree attempted murder with intent to commit. He lives on the corner. He lives Dundas and Center Street in Napanee in a building above a clothing store. He frequents 34 Water Street on a daily basis. Bert Hustler, he is guilty of first-degree identity theft, skull splitting me, brain injuring me, and attempted murder with intent to commit. He is also a child sex offender as well. Here is just some of the physical changes I have actually been through as well. Once again, if anybody thinks that this is not real or cannot happen, each and every one of these pictures, they were all taken close together too, and I look 100% different in each and every one of them. This is why I show the tattoo on my hand. I now have a tree with my wood name, but that's the only difference. This was me at one point in time. As I said, I have had major, serious skull deforming, and I can and have proven it. Well, I've been going through all of this and being medically blacklisted. I have to put up with excruciating fucking pain as my skull is being seriously deformed, and I am being physically fucking changed. This is a picture of me approximately 4 months ago, and I 100% look nothing like that in any way, shape, or form without my glasses on. This guy here, he is one of the people involved. He is a child sex slave trafficker for O.p.p chief or commander. He is guilty of stalking my mother as well and torturing her. He thinks that he and I were switched at birth. He thinks that he is my dad and was stalking and torturing, calling my mother mom. He is guilty of first degree premeditated murder against her. He caused her death with intent. He is guilty of stalking. He's guilty of torture crimes on me, and he is guilty of attempted murder. Once again, he believes he and I were switched at birth and thinks that he is my dad. He is approximately 65 to 70 years old, now bald, glasses, and lives behind the law office, pretty much right where I was shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario. He has many alias names. He goes by Bill Woldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Mavis, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names. He is the one that I went to O.p.p to try to get arresting to, and I was surrounded hands on guns by it or for it, and I can prove it right here now. Okay. Here, I'm heading in towards O.p.p to see about getting Spencer Mills' wife, William Woldridge, arrested and charged today, stalking, injuring, torturing. Let's see what happens. The only one that ended up getting arrested falsely is me twice for doing that and going through very physical identity theft and changes and very serious provable crimes and not being able to do anything about it. So yes, even from me being falsely arrested and O.p.p having my prints and my pictures and everything, they can definitely verify the changes against me as well that's been done. How too convenient that this fucking time has been bought. Congratulations, you lowlife. There is also a reserve cop involved with his brother as well. This goes between Tyendinaga, O.p.p, and Kingston Police as well, the human trafficking. once again, here's another picture of Burt Buttplug Hustler, the guy that thinks that he played hockey for the Philadelphia Flyers and used to date my wife after we separated. Here's a picture of me with my long hair. I absolutely look nothing like that in any way, shape, or form. And huge difference in my fucking skull. My skull's been flattened. It's been elongated. It's been rounded. It's been many different shapes and sizes. Here it is, completely and totally flattened. No surgeries either. I conveniently now have a tube or something in my fucking head and balloons and air, and from that tube that or whatever in my throat that blows air, pumps piss and shit through my fucking head. And I really don't want to be talking about it because it is truly, truly disgusting in every way, fucking shape and form. But people need to know about that this is the kind of torture I go through on a daily basis because of these bastards. And fuck all I can do about it. Here's a picture of the back of my head where it looks like actual fingers are coming up through my skull with a pretty big dent right there, which I don't have anymore. And I know this is being blocked out by the ones that are responsible, right? Blair Hardy, right? Dale Hartwick, right? Robert Cross, right? Raymond fucking LeBlanc, right? Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, right? Robert Barry and your AIDS-infected boyfriend, right? Burt Hustler, right? Jason Van Alstyne and Tyler Lake, and the O.p.p. that you are doing this for. A lot of my stuff is being blocked out and shadow banned because my phone and my computer has also been hacked too, and I can also prove it. So it's being done to prevent a lot of my stuff being put out. Because it involves police crimes, this is Tyler Lake. He is guilty of killing my dog and guilty of identity theft and attempted murder. Here's another picture of me at one time. Alleged cop, rape hound, meth trafficker, serial killer, guilty of torturing and killing my mother with the one known as Bill Woldridge. This is Blair Hardy, or goes by Blair Kane as well, alleged O.p.p. supervisor. Their little fentanyl trafficker, serial killer, obsessed homosexual, crackhead, stroke victim, and guilty of attempted murder on me with intent to commit, and I can 100% prove my words. I share DNA with this obsessed low-life homosexual fucking goop, Jason Gimpy Two-Step Van Alstyne, and that's not me calling him that. That's just whatever. That's his nickname. And I'm starting to look a lot like this fucking homosexual piece of shit garbage. Kind of funny. He is a low-life welfare case, and I'm sorry about that, but he is a low-life crackhead piece of shit, and he is doing this to me through the police. Conveniently, why he cannot be arrested, right? Van Alstyne and the rest. I hope this is seen by at least one. I know it probably won't be. That's wishful thinking, but I hope somebody does and know that I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim, and you speak O.p.p. crimes, expect people to be murdered, and that's a fact, and they will get away with it. And nobody will be able to be arrested, no matter what you can do or prove. Remember this, public.